Hello everyone, this is Crime Alley Comics. I wanted to share with you some books that I bought from Y Clawr. That's W-I and then Clawr. Great YouTube member. Um, he contacted me on one of my videos. He left a comment basically because he knew I was looking for more, art germ covers, especially the older ones. I don't have a lot of the older ones, and he said that he had several extra copies of some of the older books. So I kind of gave him a list of the stuff that I was looking for, and so he sold me about 10 books. Actually, it was 9 books, and then he threw in a freebie. But I bought those off of him, and I got those in the mail yesterday, I believe it was. So I wanted to show you those tonight, and believe you me, I got a great bargain on these because they are awesome books. And one book that he sent me as a freebie blew my mind, to be quite honest. So I'm going to start out by showing you these books from Y Clawr. First one being Robin Hood Wanted, part of the Grimm Fairy Tales. This is an art germ cover. Been wanting that one for a long time. Beautiful book. And it's in great condition. All these books are in great condition. So that's one. And then, let me see, I've got these out of order. Let me flip this over. The Web, #1, first issue. Awesome book. The Web #2. The Web #9. The Web #10. And then he also sent me the Mighty Crusaders Special one-shot. Another beautiful art germ cover. And he also sent me Birds of Prey #0. Very beautiful cover. I love that cover. #9 of Birds of Prey. And again, as I said, these are all Stanley Art Germ Lau covers. And this one is Birds of Prey #10. I did not have any of these books. Now, the freebie that he sent me. I'm very stoked to have this, very happy to have this. Supergirl #15. And as you can see right here, it has been signed by Art Germ. Fantastic cover. Thank you so much for these books. I mean, I know I purchased them, but still, yeah, you sent me some awesome stuff. And I'm really glad you had those, and I'm really glad you wanted to get rid of them, Y Clawr. So thank you very much. Very happy to add those to my art germ collection. It really helps complete that. I still have quite a ways to go, but I can't say enough. It's just an awesome deal you gave me on those, and I appreciate it very much. And so I don't know if you have anything else that you're trying to sell, but if you hear me mention something, I will mention this. I'm a little upset with myself, that is. Batman 89 come out, what, February 19th, I believe? And I I'm getting the, you know, I've been buying the Batman the Detective comics for years. I missed that one. So I have been looking everywhere for it. And of course, you got all these people on eBay that are super greedy and trying to get, you know, 100, 500, you know, however much they can get out of them. And that's crazy. I'm not going to pay that for it. But I would be willing to pay more than cover price, but I'm not going to go to that extent. Because for one thing, I don't have it. It's now a missing part of my Batman run. And not to mention that it's got a first appearance in it. So, excuse me. If anybody has one of those they want to get rid of, as long as it's not, you know, super expensive, I would really appreciate it if you'd leave it down in the comments that you have one of those to sell. And I will definitely consider it, because I really would like it. It doesn't even matter to me that it has a first appearance. It's the fact that I don't have it, and it's part of the run that I'm trying to keep up with the run. And I was in the LCS and I saw the book, but I was walking around looking at some other things, and I forgot to come back and grab it from the rack. So then after I got home and I realized I didn't get it, I went back a few days later to the LCS, because that was on a Friday, I think. So I wasn't in Fort Wayne for Saturday and Sunday, so I went back the next week and it was gone. So I wasn't able to get it. So anyway, so like I said, I'm ticked off at myself because I didn't go ahead and grab it when I was standing right there in front of it, and then forgot about it later. Now, a few things that I did pick up at the LCS that I want to show you guys. Star Trek Year 5, number 10. Very cool book. I did pick up the Green Lantern facsimile, number 1. Because I had forgot to pick that one up as well. And I picked up Batman Beyond number 41. And Joker Killer Smile number 3, I believe it is. Yeah, number 3. And this, oh, well, this is cover B. This is cover B, but I can't remember who done cover B right at the moment. But anyway, so that's my pickups from the LCS this week. I do have a few books, because I've been going through these this 900 plus haul that I did, and I picked out a few books that I want to keep. I picked out several books that I want to keep, but I don't think I've showed any of these, so I'm going to do that now. This is Eclipse. This is from Eclipse Comics. The DN Agents, number 1. And these books are all in very fine to near mint condition. And a lot of these are from the early to mid 80s. A few of them from the 90s. A couple of them are from the 2000s. But this one here is the Sandman Overture Special Edition number 3 from Vertigo Comics. That one's a little hard to make out, but kind of a strange cover. This one is The Second Life of Dr. Miracle by Valiant Comics. This is number 1 also. And can't remember the name of the author on this one right offhand. Or not the author, but the cover artist. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a very cool cover. Did get a lot of number 1s in that haul. Will to Power, This is a Dark Horse comic, number 11. And this is a Magnola cover. Mike Magnola. The Terminator 2029, number 2. Pretty neat looking cover. I might have showed you this one, but I'll show you again. The Adventures of Roger Wilco. Number 1. Prophecy, Book 1 by Dynamite Comics. I think I showed this one. Bloodstrike number 1 from Image Comics. Mike Grell's Shaman's Tears, number 10. Mike Grell did the artwork, the cover, and the story. The 10th, Evil's Child. Number 4. This is also an Image Comics. Dark Kingdom by Frank Frazetta. That's number 3. Frank Frazetta did the cover and the story and the interior artwork, from what I've read. Attack of the Hep B Virus, Captain Bio by Bio Comics. And my understanding is there were several different ones of these that were put out kind of as an educational thing for different types of viruses. I think one was for hepatitis B, or well, Hep B, okay. Yeah, that would be this one. There was another one for HIV is what I meant to say. There's another one for HIV virus. I don't remember how many different ones they had, but I do know that that was a string of books that came out for that purpose. Now, this next one I'm going to show you is by Malibu Comics. It's called Raver. It's by Star Trek's Walter Koenig with Dan and Dave Day. First issue. And I thought this one was kind of cool too. It's also by Malibu Comics. It's called Arrow. And yes, this is number 1. Okay. One other purchase that I made this weekend is they've now come out. Well, they've been out for a while, but I haven't seen them for a while. But they're back on store shelves again, and I never picked this one up. It's the Hot Wheels '89 Batmobile, and it has the 80th anniversary of Batman logo on it. I got the '66 Batmobile and the animated series Batmobile, but I hadn't picked this one up. And as you can see, if I can show you right here, you can see this little slot. So the windshield on this, or the canopy, does slide forward on this car. And then over here you can see the Batman logo. The 80th anniversary logo, I should say. So yeah, I picked that one up yesterday. Another Batmobile to add to the collection. So then I've got this one here. This isn't mine. This belongs to a friend of mine at work. he purchased this and he got a really good price on it. But it had a pretty good spine roll in it, so I just pressed this for him. This is Action Comics number 405. Very cool book. I just got it out of the press just a little while ago. It had a pretty significant spine roll on it, so the staples was up on top, you know, and the edge of it's real good shape now. It's much straighter than it was, so I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. But so I think that's all I have. Once again, I would like to thank Y Claw for those awesome art journal books. I really appreciate those. They came, you know, in perfect condition. You know, the packaging on them was great. So if you buy anything from him, the guy knows how to package. So just wanted you guys to know that. Very happy with the purchase, and I think that's all I have for right now. I haven't had a chance to start on those 2 Corgi Batmobiles yet. They're still sitting here. But oh well, I said I haven't started on them. I actually have. You remember when I showed them to you how the points on the back of the car was bent on the points here? I got those straightened back out on both cars, if you can make that out. So those are now straight on both sides. On that one and this one was actually not well. I think these were actually worse than that one, the one I just showed you. But they are now straight again. I don't know how well you can see that. Focus, focus, focus. Here, let's try this. See if you can see that a little better now. Anyway, so I did do that much. I went through my inventory of stuff that I actually still have as far as spare parts for my Corgi Batmobiles. I do have a front axle for that one and 2 wheels. I need to get some tires for them. I'll have to replace the tires on both of them because they're completely trashed. They're dry rotted and split open and flat on one side, and they're a mess. But I'm looking forward to getting started on those and trying to do a little restoration video as I go along with them. So we'll get to work on that hopefully soon. Hopefully things will slow down here soon so I can actually get some time to do that. Because I'd like to at least go ahead and get them apart, get the paint stripped, you know, get inventory on everything that I need to order for them. Right now it's kind of tough because a lot of the parts for those are coming from the UK. There are places over in the UK and Australia that make parts for those. And right now with this coronavirus, it's making it tough to get things shipped. And I don't know that I even would want to get anything shipped over here from overseas until this calms down a little bit. So that could put a little bit of a damper on getting these back together once I do get them to the point where I can restore them. But such is life. We'll deal with that as it comes along. So anyway, I think that's all I have for tonight. Everybody have a great weekend, what's left of it. Have a great week this week, and I hope everybody's doing well. The snow is melting here today. It's supposed to get up to like 51 degrees, I think, today. The snow is melting, so I'm glad to see that disappear because I'm sick of looking at snow. Even though we've not really had that much, I'm just done with winter. So I'm wanting to get spring in here so we can get out and do something. And I will be hitting up the LCS over in Huntington, hopefully in the next few days. It'd be nice if he actually has that Batman Volume 3, number 89. I really want the variant cover, the Francisco Matina variant cover, but you know, I'll take either one because I don't have it at all. So, and I really, you know, I'll get the second printing as far as that goes, but I really would rather have the first printing. So, anyway, if anybody has one of those and they want to sell it, please let me know because I definitely consider buying it. All right, so everybody have a great week. God bless, and we'll see you all next video.